Howdy doody, Taurus people. Are you good? Are you good? It's time to get your exclusive April reading out. Look, before I even got done talking, Six of Swords jumped out. We will see if it comes back out. If it was meant to be in the reading, it will be in the reading. Okay, so anyway, before we get started, I must turn your attention to the description of the video. That's where you will find information on scheduling personal readings. Okay, anything that you need to know. My social media, all that good stuff is in there. Okay, so anyway, less talking and more babbling. What's up, y'all? How you doing? What do we got for my Taurus people universe? Taurus people. Taurus people. Taurus people. Some of y'all are feeling a little bit outside of your comfort zone. That Hierophant reverse just showed his face. All right, let's get 4 shuffles here. 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you, thank you. Boom! Ah, sweet. 4 wands is the overall energy right here. All right, so I kind of think that when it all comes down to it, new doorways of opportunity are opening up for you. And I think people are kind of getting the wrong idea, okay? Because some people are getting the idea, I think, that you're being a little bit selfish, you know? But you know what? A lot of times, I think that's fine, depending, okay? Because a lot of the times, not all the times, but a lot of the times, simply looking out for your own well-being and not being that person, you know, that like there will be certain people who will call you selfish for not bending over to like serve them. That's not being selfish. That's having self-respect, you know. So that's kind of what I'm getting here, but I'm thinking that it might be getting to you just a little bit. Debbie, thank you for that super chat, because justice reversed is how you're feeling on the inside here, okay? And yeah, I think it's kind of getting to you. You don't really know if you're trusting your own decisions right now, you know? You're thinking, well, am I doing the right thing? Am I being too selfish? Am I, you know? That's kind of what I'm getting here. So, let's see. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Libra or a Sagittarius, but yeah, you're a little bit, I think what it is right here is you're with the Page of Cups right here, these 4 wands, the new opportunities that are becoming available to you are like brand new offers, okay? You're a little bit imbalanced and a little out of whack, okay? Like I said, you're not really, how do you say it? You're not really like bending over backwards for everybody else anymore. You're not draining yourself for everybody else. And it's got you feeling a little bit weird, you know? You're like, well, am I doing the right thing? I don't know. I don't care. But whatever decision you make, you are sticking to it for sure. Okay? Person you're dealing with here definitely feels a sense of unfinished business between the two of you. And I don't really think that they know of any other options other than you. Okay? They, especially if this is a love situation that you're dealing with, could be a fire sign that you're dealing with, an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. But I kind of think you all are both mirroring each other with the King of Wands and King of Pentacles here. In that, in your own way, you don't want to like appear or feel kind of weak. You want to appear and feel very much like you're confident in your decision, even though you're kind of not. Justice reverse being your how you feel on the inside. Let's see here. Okay, cool. King of Swords, though. I do think that you are probably going to have to deal with somebody trying to come back around. And it's going to start a fight. Because like I said, once you make your decision, you make it. Right, Taurus? Once you make a decision, once you don't make half-ass decisions. Once you make up your mind, you make up your mind. Even if you inside are like, well, shit, was that the right decision? Oh, well, I made up my mind. I'm Taurus, God damn it. I gotta, you know what I mean? So I do think that you are going to have to deal with somebody coming back around. And it's just going to cause a fight. It's going to cause an argument. Okay? So yeah, you're definitely going to pass on any offers coming in is what I'm seeing here. And But I think that throughout the month of April, it's all about you're just questioning yourself. Don't question yourself, okay? Like I tell, this is one of the biggest pieces of advice that I have for just about everybody, okay? And typically we don't really reach this point until a lot of us, like me, I'm a stubborn ass too, until we hit rock bottom. When you hit rock bottom and you're left with no choice, no other choice but to pick a path and start walking. Pick a path and start walking. And I think I titled one of the readings that, I don't remember who it was, but that's a phrase that I've been incorporating in not just my readings, but just in my daily life, you know, whenever I'm giving people advice or just helping people in general. Hey, if you're lost and out of direction, pick a path, start walking, okay? As long as you do that and you give your trust to the universe, it's the right path every time. Promise you that. Promise you that, okay? Oh, but let's look a little bit more at this person that you're dealing with, okay? I'm probably going to title this video that, Don't Question Yourself. Don't question yourself. Let's look a little bit more at the person that Taurus is dealing with. Person, people, and or situations playing the biggest influence on my Taurus people. Appreciate you, Honey Wolf, Donna. How y'all doing? And any other moderators that are in here. Appreciate everybody for tuning in today. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. Oh, you like my new cactus? Thank you, thank you. Yes, it is my theme to kind of branch off just a little bit. It's very, very good to have a hobby, especially in today's day and age, y'all. Barb, thank you for that super chat. And growing them is what I love to do. I actually have a bunch of seedlings up here on a shelf right above me, and I have this little baby right here that sits with me while I work, which is just a baby version of this guy behind me right here. This right here is probably 8 years old. Okay, that's how slow these things grow. That one right back behind me there, about my age. The cactus is probably about my age, if not older. Might be older than me. I could be a 40-year-old cactus. Anyway, though, yes, I'm glad you all like the theme of my studio. Just a passion. I always say follow your passion. I'm pretty passionate about cacti and desert plants, so I'm following it. I just love them. I don't know why. They're just the most fascinating, beautiful plants on the planet. See my shirt? Anyway, person that Taurus is dealing with. Let's get 4 shuffles here, okay? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom, the sun in the reverse. Okay. All right. So I'm kind of feeling like, for the most part, people are pretty aware. I don't think it's a secret. Okay. Emerald Empress, thank you for that super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for the positive feedback. Thank you so much. Anyway, yeah, I don't think it's a secret that this person here is kind of the needy type, right? Justice reversed again, okay? This person here is the needy type, okay? And again, with that being the way that people view them, I don't think it's a secret. People know this, okay? So that's why, and to go back to whether or not you're feeling okay about the decision that you're making, I don't think that it's a big deal. Okay, don't worry about it. People know, I think, that this is a needy person. But on the inside, I do feel like that at least they're aware. They have this internal tug of war. They're aware that they are getting away from a very unhealthy connection, okay? They are aware that they're the needy type and the obsessive type, and they're aware that it needs to change. So I think they have the desire to do that, but yeah, see, they feel like you abandoned them, okay? But again, they're the needy type. So everybody who's clingy and needy and dependent like that gets abandoned whenever somebody gets done putting up with their shit, right? Isn't that kind of the way it goes? Right? You know? So, yeah, they're definitely very, very heavily guarded here, but this is a very karmic cycle. A karmic cycle. Most of you are dealing with a karmic soulmate, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, most of you have heard my stance on karma. We're not assigning any negative connotations to that. Okay, I'm not saying that this is a punishment or this has to be a bad relationship. Simply what that means is it didn't work in the last life, so we're trying it again in this life, and it doesn't look like it's working in this life. So you know what you need to do? You need to release and let go and forgive them and forgive yourself. Unhook from the situation. That's the only way off the karmic wheel. Okay. So, yeah, but hey, you know, there are many, many, many very successful relationships out there who are karmic partners. Okay, I'm really tired of how that phrase has been bastardized in the spiritual community. Okay, karma does not necessarily have to mean bad. Okay, anyway, this is a karmic partner nonetheless, and I do think again that they are fixing to hit you up. Okay, you're gonna hear from them, but they're very, very guarded, and they're coming at you very, very heavily guarded. And, could be a Gemini as well, but they still feel the connection. And it is a very near and dear soulmate that you're dealing with. Okay, very near and dear soulmate. There is no such thing as a person who enters into your life who is not a soulmate. I don't care what kind of experience you have. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad or what. Okay, so anyway, let's see timelines moving forward and where this situation is most likely going to end up. What are you going to do about it? You going to keep your foot down? I think you're the person who wrote that chapter in the book, right, Taurus? How to keep your foot down, how to put your foot down. So, let's see. But you might backslide. Hey, never know. 3 of Cups in the reverse. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Could have been a third-party situation you were dealing with, and which absolutely not. Absolutely not. And again, when I say third-party situation, that doesn't always, 3 of Wands reversed too. That doesn't always mean infidelity. That could be your mama sticking her nose up in the business. That could be their mama. That could be any third person shoving their nose, wedging it between the two of you where it doesn't belong. Okay? So yeah, I definitely see that you're still sticking to it. Okay, still sticking to it, and eventually you're going to find out that you are getting over this. You're allowing yourself to get over this, okay? 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, both in the reverse. Okay, see, there's this thing about following your intuition. I explained this to one of the other signs the other day. You have 2 choices. Either follow your intuition and ignore your fear, or follow your fear and ignore your intuition. It's the only 2 choices that we have here. When you follow your intuition, your ego is going to get scared. That's what the ego does, okay? Your higher self, your intuition, has a very, very vast view. Much, much bigger than you, okay? To put it into perspective, imagine you are your higher self, and the ego you is like a little piss ant, okay? Walking around in the dirt. You can see the whole picture, and a little piss ant can't see anything. Okay, that's basically what's going on here. The ego you is a piss ant, all right? And yeah, it's gonna get scared. But your higher self, I'm telling you, your intuition, your guides, we're all connected over there, knows what the hell it's talking about. So as you start to follow your intuition, and the ego, scared as hell, starts seeing, every time we follow that little voice, somehow everything works out. I can't compute that. I can't figure out how it works out every time. Well, that's the point. We wouldn't need our intuition if we could do that, now would we? I can't compute, I can't calculate how it works out, but somehow that little dude, that little voice in there knows a thing or two. And then the ego slowly but surely starts to relax and chillax. And then that is when your ego and your intuition join hands and they're working on the same team. Because that's the real goal here, y'all. That's the real goal. That's the real goal, is to get the ego and the intuition on the same team. Okay, not working against each other. That's the biggest problem. All right, the ego is not bad. The problem is that we don't give intuition a chance because the ego gets too scared. Make decisions based on fear. We can't do that, okay? And I don't think you are. I do still think that you're a little bit pissed off about all the things that happened in the past, though. Moving forward, it's difficult to shake that, but I see you're managing it well. Looks like you're managing it well, because while you're still pissed off about the things that happened in the past, okay, cool. You're still managing it and finding ways to get over this, okay? Cool. Awesome. Good dealio, Emilio. All right, so now last but not least, things to watch out for and advice moving forward. Things to watch out for and advice moving forward. Things to watch out for and advice. Bam, the 10 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, moving forward, keep allowing yourself to get over it, all right? It has been scientifically proven, time and time again, that we humans become physiologically addicted to the chemicals produced by negative emotions. Okay, when you first get hurt by something, a loved one passes away, your spouse cheats on you or whatever, of course, you're allowed that time to hurt, okay? When you first get cut, the wound is open and it hurts. But it will start to heal. And what we do as humans is once it starts to heal, we rip it back open. Because that pain feels kind of good. Yeah, it does. You know you've done that. I've done that. We've all done that. And they have scientifically proven that the human body becomes addicted to the chemicals produced by negative emotions, just like cigarettes, just like, because that's all the same chemicals. That's all the same chemicals. Cortisol, epinephrine, all those chemicals get addictive. Yup. So you know damn good and well that you have intentionally made yourself upset when you knew damn good and well that you were getting over it. You know you've done that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Watching from France. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing over here in France? I send positive love and healing light that way to y'all. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, guess what, Taurus people? All right. So watch out for people who are always on defense mode, okay? Always on defense mode. And people who don't know how to handle their own emotions. And when I say handle your own emotions, what I mean isn't just control them, okay? Because controlling your emotions is a task, okay? That's the goal, but it's a task. What I'm talking about is people who don't know how to take ownership for their own emotional state, okay? Queen of Cups in the reverse. Watch out for people who, at the end of the day, don't know how to go inside and say, okay, all right, how can I respond better? That doesn't mean that you excuse anybody else's behavior. That's not an excuse for anybody else's behavior. You're improving yours. Okay, there's a big difference. Big old difference. Okay? Okay, not saying that what they did was okay. But at the end of the day, I allowed it to hurt me. It's up to me whether or not what you say or do hurts me. And if I allow that to hurt me, then that's my fault. I gotta own that. Right? Watch out for people who don't quite understand that concept. And they allow their external environment to control them. We can't do that, not in today's day and age, okay? Don't work. It don't work. And again, right now, in the state of the world that we're in right now, it's gonna be harder and harder and harder to choose whether or not you can do that, okay? Because it's down to crunch time, okay? It's crunch time. You better decide now, okay? Are you gonna let your outside environment control how you feel? Because now's the time. It's too late. It's after here soon. It's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late to pick which train you want to be on, the love or the fear train. Okay, as Case from Everyday Masters says. Anyway, though, yeah, I don't really feel like you are as much as I think that you are gonna have to deal with this person. Don't try to spark anything up new with this person. Okay, I do think if you have to, block communication moving forward. Block communication. Okay. Again, I think this is the needy type of person who is going to get back in and try to twist and manipulate every little which way that they possibly can. Block them if you have to. Block them if you have to, okay? So, anyway, I feel like the messages that my Taurus people needed to hear have come through. I hope that resonated for everybody. If it didn't, which it won't, check your moon, your rising, and your Venus. All right, I'm going to go ahead and roll the sign selector to see who we have next. That was Taurus. We're rolling through them. Now we have Gemini, Leo, Libra, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Man, we're ticking them off. Be sure, again, to look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings. And don't forget, live 2222 mini readings are back open again. Okay, don't forget about that. Anyway, though, Aquarius. My Aquarians are next. If you all know an Aquarius, tell them to tune in. Okay? So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in with the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good jazz. It means more than you know, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'll see y'all sometime between now and the rest of all eternity, okay? Have a good one.